Hey folks, well, a hearty congratulations is in order because today in this presentation I'm giving you a big fat promotion. In BNI we're always talking about how you get your own sales team whenever you become a member of a chapter. And that sales team is all of the other members of the chapter. We listen to your directives in terms of the type of referrals that you're looking for, the people that you want to help, the customers that you need, and it's our jobs to go out and find you those referrals, just like a real life sales team. Well, today I am promoting you from being a member, just a regular member of the sales team, to middle management. What I want to talk about today is how you can use your sphere of influence, the people that you contact every day to kind of work under you as junior salespeople and help you to find referrals for people in your BNI chapter. So first of all, let's talk about the people that you are now going to be managing. Who's in your sales unit? This could be coworkers, family members, neighbors, clients, other networks that you're a part of, maybe your church, clubs that you belong to, sports team, service organizations like Rotary or whatever you happen to belong to. It could be colleagues. You can even think about your competitors. Maybe you have some common needs, or you see the same type of people, or they're wondering about who they can give a referral to. And of course, your friends and your enemies. And so I think that that's pretty much everybody. It's an opportunity for you to not only refer people to friends, but also to get them to make referrals themselves and to spread the word about the services that are offered in your BNI chapter. For example, I know that this year, the biggest referral that I'm going to end up giving is actually a referral that comes from my wife. She was listening to somebody and she hears me talk about BNI all the time. And she saw an opportunity and brought up one of the members of our BNI chapter. And that person was very thankful for the referral and made contact, and that's going to end up being the biggest referral that I give. So, do I get credit for that referral? Heck yes, I do. My wife's not in the chapter, and my relationship is the thing that brought that business or that referral into the chapter. And just this week, I contacted somebody in the chapter because I found out that a client of mine had actually been referred by his wife. And so once I made that connection, once we got to talking about, hey, how did you even find out about us in the first place? He asked, hey, do you know this person? We said, yeah, we know that person. And I made the connection that that was actually a referral. And so turned around and gave them credit for $1,500 worth of thank you for closed business. And so when what we want to talk about now is like how do you help the people who are around you to first of all know that you have a referral of people or a network of people that you can refer to, and number two, how do you teach them about the things that they could possibly be listening for so that you can make these referrals with little to no effort of your own. You basically become middle management and you're supervising your team of junior salespeople. So, what kind of things do you say? Um, what you really want to train people for is the things that they can be listening for that might indicate that they're a good referral. So, for example, you might just want to bring up that you have somebody that you really trust for whatever that service is. Like, let's say a house painter, right? We have a house painter, and so you might bring up in conversation, maybe it comes up that somebody is painting a house, or you're about to go off and have a meeting with this person, and they ask, well, what do they do? You can let the people that are close to you, like family members, coworkers, things like that, you can let them know that you have somebody that you really trust. Because what's going to happen is in the future, whenever they're asked about, who can I talk to for this service, or whenever they hear something that comes out about somebody needs their house painted, they're going, if they don't already have somebody that they trust, they're going to remember that they trust you and you have somebody that you trust. And so that's a really great kind of hint to drop, is to talk about who you trust and why. Um, like with my employees, for example, one of the things that I talk about is when somebody needs X, we send that person to Y. And so my employees can tell you that there's certain folks that whenever there's a need that comes up or a question or a service that they need, they already know who I'm going to refer to. And so sharing that information with your employees, with your coworker, with your boss, a lot of times they can go ahead and make that referral. So it always kind of makes me smile whenever I can overhear one of my employees talking to a client and saying, well, the person that we use for this service is that person. And so that's an easy way to give a referral. So just make it known that our culture is that we send people with this need to that place. It's a great way to make referrals. You can also let the people in your sphere of influence know, the people on your junior sales team, know that you have a goal to find a big referral for this person or that person. And so think strategically about who are your referral partners. Think about like who in your chapter do you really want to see succeed. Maybe there's somebody new that's come in and we want to help them to have a really good experience. And so you can let the people around you know, I have a goal to find a really good referral for this person. And then what you're doing is you're taking your contact sphere of about 250 people and you're kind of spreading throughout that network, and it exponentially grows the reach that you can have in terms of finding somebody who might be a really great referral that then you could give to somebody in your BNI chapter. You can ask questions like if there's something specific, like maybe there's a specific aspect of a business or a service that's offered that you really think is cool and it's unique. Maybe you saw that in a weekly presentation or a featured presentation, or you got to talking about something in a one-to-one. You could just start asking people, who do you know that might need this service? Like, for example, if you find out that the dentist in the group has a really like interesting or cutting edge way of whitening teeth or doing a root canal, you might ask people, hey, do you know anybody or who do you know who needs their teeth whitened or has to get a root canal or things like that. So if you actually go fishing among your friends, sometimes it's a lot lower pressure than trying to directly approach people, and it's a great way to find referrals. Also, if you share your own testimonial, so when you've had a good experience with a business, with one of your referral partners, just bring it up. Share a testimonial, person to person, with the people that you work with your family members. Just you could talk about, hey, I had a really great experience today with such and such a business, and those kinds of things will stick in people's memories, or they might even bring up right then, oh, I was talking to this person and they need that same type of service. And so just getting vocal about these things and training the people that you work with in terms of the fact that number one, you have a network of people that you can refer to, and number two, you have goals to give those people business, then those people might find those opportunities for you. And then finally, follow up is key. I don't know why I put this picture of this dog here, but it's a cute dog, and so I thought maybe it would make you pay attention. So look at this cute dog and think about this. Following up is really important. So following up with who? First of all, you want to follow up with the people that you have referred. So if I send somebody to an auto mechanic, I want to follow up with them and find out, did you go get your car fixed? How was the service? Like, would you refer somebody else to that service? Have you referred somebody else to that service? or who can you think of that's in a similar situation that maybe we can help them out by sending them there. Sometimes people don't know that you would even be interested in knowing who else they've sent. So it might be that you're on a second or third tier referral with that person, and you don't even know that they had referred somebody, and then the person on the receiving end of that business has no idea either because they aren't tracking. So follow up with the people that you refer and ask them, who's in a similar situation, or have you sent other people there? You want that information. Also, you want to follow up with your sales unit. So ask your employees, your family members, your bridge club people, have you sent any referrals to anyone in my network lately? So once they know that you have a network and it's important to you to send referrals, they may just forget to tell you who they've talked to about it. And so follow up on that. Ask, have you sent anybody to this person or to that person? This does a couple things. Number one, they might remember somebody that they did send. Number two, it lets them know that it's important to you because we only follow up on the things that are important to us and matter. And then finally, follow up with the target of your referrals. And so if you refer to a referral partner in the chapter, follow up with them and ask them, have you submitted the thank you for closed business for the family, coworker, friends, referrals, those people that have come in? That's an opportunity to talk about maybe something where there is a disconnect. It's a good opportunity to remind them that they need to put that into the system so that you can get credit for your hard work. It's an opportunity to talk about more ways that they might send somebody. It might be an opportunity to find out that one of your employees or coworkers or a family member is on fire giving them referrals and you had no clue. And just like that story that I shared before, when you follow up, you might find out that you should be getting credit for referrals that you didn't even know that this referral partner was getting. So now it's time for some homework. If you want some additional information on how to use your sales unit or really your contact sphere to generate more referrals inside of the BNI chapter, check out the following BNI podcasts on bnipodcasts.com. And these will be linked in the description on this video. Number 593, growth is not the goal. Number 506, the referral that keeps on giving. And number 189 is probably one of the most often rebroadcast episodes of BNI podcasts. I think I saw it 2 or 3 times that it's been rebroadcast, which should tell you something about the importance of this message. And then number 72, generating more referrals, and number 73, anticipating referrals. All right, well, congrats again on your promotion. Get out there, lead your team, do some work, and we'll see you next time.